Are me and Shannon Briggs the only one picking Terrence Crawford to stop Canelo Alvarez? Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. He said he's the first guy to ever been telling people way, way back that Terrence Crawford would beat Canelo Alvarez, because of the style and stuff like that. I've been saying it for a while too, so I'm thinking a stoppage too, man. I know people think you crazy because Canelo's got such a great chin, and Holyfield's got one of the best chins ever. He's been stopped multiple times. And you might say, well, yeah, that was later in his career. Well, this is later in Canelo's career, too. Any fighter can be stopped if your mind isn't right. And I think Terrence Crawford is the more stronger minded of the two, just based off what I see, the competitive nature. Now, I'm not saying Canelo's not competitive. Of course, he's competitive. You can't have a record in history like he's got if you're not competitive. It's just Terrence Crawford hates to lose, man. And I think the different angles and the styles and the switching up to southpaw and all that, I think is just going to make a world of difference. And I think once Canelo feels the physical strength when they clinch, I think he's going to try to figure out now what style do I need to fight this guy. Now, I think Crawford should use his jab like Ronnie Shields was saying. He's got the longer reach. Use the jab, go to the body to open things up. And that's when you get the knockout. Both guys can kind of counterpunch a lot, so I'm hoping there's no snooze fest here for the first coming rounds. I know they're going to try to fill each other out. But I always say, if I was in a big fight, I'd just rush the dude because you want to catch them when they're cold. And a lot of times, if you just throw a lot of punches, even if they're not landing, the crowd starts roaring and the ref gets caught up in the moment and he'll wave it off. And you're like, man, you watch the replay, you're like, dude, nothing even connected cleanly. But in real time, it looks like dude is just getting, he's just getting hands put on him. But I'm predicting Terrence Crawford will stop Canelo Alvarez either by TKO or KO, but a stoppage is coming. And sometimes it doesn't even matter, like I said about the chin thing. It just there's a whole lot of factors that come into it. Styles, the corners, the physical strength, the spiritual strength, a whole lot of factors lead into it. But I'm saying Terrence Crawford will stop Canelo Alvarez. You heard it here. If I'm wrong, I'll come back and say, hey, I got that one wrong. I blew it. Roos blew it, but I don't think you're going to hear that. I think you're going to see Canelo in over his head, and I think there will be a lot of people out there that are going to go into the witness protection program that were talking all this Canelo stuff. I think they're going to go into hiding, and there's no need for that. It's just boxing. There's a lot of channels out there beefing right now and talking a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, I don't know why people get so wrapped into this stuff that, can we all just get along? Like, is it that serious? But yeah, Shannon Briggs is picking KO. Mike Tyson thinks Terrence Crawford is too small. He thinks it's too much of a weight disadvantage. And I guess people forgetting what they see Alexander Usyk doing. And Mike Tyson beat up a lot of bigger guys, but we'll see. Anyway, it's the Roos theory. Mike Tyson, fought most guys that were bigger than him, and he won. So I don't know. Maybe Mike Tyson knows something that we don't. And Mike Tyson had problems with bigger guys too, so maybe that's what he's basing it off of. But a lot of people were starting to jump on the Crawford train. Teddy Atlas got Crawford. I got Crawford. Shannon Briggs got Crawford. Blue Blood Sports TV got Crawford, and a host of many others that just study the styles of both. And Canelo, I've seen him with great head movement at times, but I just don't think that's going to be enough. I don't think he lets his hands go enough. I think he's had a lot of fights, even though he's the younger of the two. And I think he's in over his head and doesn't quite know it yet. Anyway, it's the Roos theory. LSR forever. and be fearless. Yay, yay.